Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is Wednesday, June 17th, because it's the day after of 616, which was yesterday's video. Hopefully everybody's doing well and not freaking out too much about the impending weather. I know that there's going to be a couple storms coming through this afternoon. So please be safe. Keep your phones charged. Stay on top of weather conditions in your area. God knows what can happen. They did say there was going to be high winds today, so that's going to be a concern. Because I'm curious if it's going to say snoochy boochie, or if it's going to be like, Dave's not here, man. It really depends on how high those winds are going to be. Anyway, things that are still coming down the pipeline. We have things. July 11th, Monument Circle Expo Comic Show. Going to be at the Indianapolis Fairgrounds again, July 11th. And then we've still got June 28th, which will be Knights Hall. So that's always a fun show. Always lots of things to see and do at both of those things. Well, I'm assuming for the July 11th, but it's going to be their first show. So we'll see. I'm sure my guy Ron knows what he's doing. Anyway, beyond that, we'll discuss things as they develop. Again, as for today, new comics, lots of big books today. Lots and lots of big books today. It's kind of overwhelming how many books there are. Last week, I know, was a big week for a lot of people, especially with like the Jay and Silent Bob book, speaking of high winds. And this week, we've got like Absolute Batman and Green Arrow on the shelf, as well as some other awesome things. So, want to see? Yes! Okay, dog tag number 2, Phantom versus the Red Dragons. Adventure Time, number 14. Catacomb of Torment, number 12. Vampirella, number 3. Notice the K-pop Demon Hunter homage variant there. Maybe if I get it in frame. There you go. 3 ladies on that one. Cosplay variants like usual. There's a variant. There's your Linsner and your other ones. I know I think I put some other ones in the wrong spot. We'll see those here in a moment. Megalith, number Dose, the Olympus Saga. There's a few covers there to choose from. That's kind of very Thanos-y looking, right? I do like these kind of art covers that they're doing. Me being an art minor, kind of got my attention. If Destruction Be Our Lot, number 2. New Titans, number 36. Pretty cover, foily cover to choose from. Nightwing, number 139. Doing Nightwing stuff. They're all handsy. I don't like being touched. Superman Unlimited, number 14. I do like the video game variants that kind of come out every once in a while. Is that Highlander? I don't know. There can only be one. And then Super Creep Show, number 4. Notice the Uncanny X-Men, number 141, homage cover. My favorite all-time X-Men cover ever, by the way. Excommunicated, number 2. This was that priest or church-related book that came out. Sold out really well or really quickly for number 1s. I never did get a number 1. I never even got the second print number 1. But here's number 2. There's only a few copies there, so if you're interested, let me know. Much anticipated Battle Beast number 10. Ordered very heavy on these, so we shouldn't have any problems with missing out on number 10. 8 and 9, I'm still waiting on for some reason. There was a second print, number 8, that came out last week. I didn't get it. I don't know, but still waiting on those. Odin, number 2. I know a lot of people picked it up and dug it. Avatar, Last Airbender, Kyoshi, Warriors, not Yoshi, not to be confused with Mario. Monster High, Bermuda Triangle, number 5. Batwoman, number 4. Some of these covers are pretty wicked looking. I mean, I'm really digging that one. That one's pretty cool. Let's see. That one's neat. That's a Spears. That's a Spears, my friend. Spears. Catwoman, number 88. That is halitosis, my friends. I really dig that one. That one's pretty cool. And then Batman. Ooh, they're touching bellies. They must know each other. World's Finest, number 52. They're all beat up and tattered. And they're scattered. And then this is pretty rad. I was really happy about seeing this. Detective Comics, number 359. First appearance of Batgirl. I did go pretty heavy on this one, both with the regular cover and the foil cover. I grabbed one of each myself because I was like, that's super rad. Deathstroke Terminator, number 4. They're jumping and they're flying, they're running. That's a pretty neat cover there. I'm just manhandling these things. He's on a motorcycle, if you like motorcycles. And then that one's neat. That is also a Spears. Look at Spears knocking covers out of the park. There's the other Vampirella. I knew that I had it somewhere. Blacklight cover. Those tend to go really quick. The Thing on the Doorstep, number 5. This is one of those kind of underrated independent books that have been real popular as of late. And then Redcoat, number 18. Apparently he doesn't know what happens to hot air balloons. What was that? Is it dirigible? Is that what that's called? I don't know. Nope, not Transformers. G.I. Joe, number 23. Got your Transformer cover on this one. And then there's one of your fighting spirit animals, your profile variant, and then he's angry variant. Supernatural, number 8. I am going to start upping my orders on Supernatural because I feel like more people are just digging Supernatural. I talked to some people over at the Strawberry Festival over the weekend that were like, ooh, you can have Supernatural. And I was like, well, I'll try my best. Mum-Ra, Ever Living, number 3. He is always angry and always shirtless. He likes to show off his pecs, kind of like Terry Crews, but I don't know if he can bounce them. $1 Trillion Kid, number 1. So new Ghost Machine story arc. I almost skipped this one, but then with it being a part of the Ghost Machine universe, I grabbed it just to kind of see what kind of crossovers it may contain. So if you guys are a Ghost Machine reader, pick it up. Let me know. Estuary, a ghost story. This is another one of those independent books that got requested. This is 1, 2, and 3, all coming in at the same time. So I don't remember if this is a 3-issue story or a 5-issue story, but there's 1 through 3 here for you to grab and read on your own. Dream Girls, a DC Pride event, number 3. So they're just pumping those out. Walking Dead, number 139. An homage cover, Finch cover, and variant cover. Lobo, number 4. So speaking of big books, we were hopeful for today. Hilarious cover here. It took everything I had not to be like grabbing one of each of these. There's a variant. There's your Supergirl movie variant. Coming out June 26th, or of 26, so it'll be soon. A Jason Momoa cover. What? A Spears cover. Yes. And then there's your A cover with Supergirl. And then, as if we don't already have enough Lobo, Lobo number 1 from the mini-series that he had in the early 90s. I did kind of go a little light on these, just because I mean I've got Lobo, and these are pretty common. You know, I mean, getting a foil cover, absolutely. You know, get it, rock it, love it. That's pretty cool. But the OGs are fairly common. So if you're gonna really get anything, get the foil and then look for the original. Wonder Man, number 4. Sorcerer Supreme, number 7. Spectacular Spider-Man, Brand New Day. You know, gearing up for the Spider-Man movie that's going to be coming out. Did people see the leaked trailer, the second trailer for it? I have not seen it. I missed it before it got taken down. But apparently Hulk was in it, so that's pretty cool. And then continuing the What If story arcs. What if Thor had come in contact with the alien costume? So this is kind of a cool story. I mean, What If, I'm so happy to see What If books back in print and being pushed, because that's, you know, these are fun. It's a little bit of a palate cleanser, you know, seeing literally what if some of our heroes went down a different path, right? Imperial Guardians, number 4. That's a pretty neat cover. Amazing Spider-Man, number 31. Now, this one's going to be a little tricky for you guys because, I mean, there's some pretty cool covers. There's your Black Cat cover. That's a cover that we just saw. That is also a cover that we just saw. But let me get down to it. There's your A cover, The Talk. Birds and Bees, is that what we're doing? Spider-Man finally learns how to use contraceptives. There's your Delato cover. I mean, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I mean, Miles Morales and Gwen on the cover of Spider-Man. And then Alex Ross doing Alex Ross stuff. So cool. So that's a kind of a homage cover back to Spider-Man number 1, where you know, he started testing out his powers and the night of death of Uncle Ben. Spider-Man Long Way Home. I mean, that is a sick cover. Oh my goodness. Mark Brooks doing Mark Brooks stuff. Here is a Hellboy that doesn't belong in there. Pardon me. Look at my chair for a second. Anyway, Spider-Man Long Way Home. Super rad. Foil cover there. And then your A cover down there as well. So that's pretty cool. Uncanny X-Men number 30. You got your Pride variant, Bobby Drake on the cover. There's your one of your Magic covers, the Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. By the way, there is a way to get infinite squirrels. Check out your Magic card sites for the combo. And then Uncanny X-Men, your A cover. Apparently there's aliens. X-Men United, number, what is this, 4? Yep, 4. Kitty Pryde variant. Hot Tamale, White Queen. There's another Alex Ross cover. Namor, doing Namor stuff. And then your A cover. Punisher number 5, looking wicked on the top. That one's pretty cool. And then your Magic cover there. Magic and Colossus number 5. And then a much anticipated book, Silver Surfer number 4. The ultimate classic, what is that? Was that Buscema that did that one? I could be wrong. But yeah, classic Silver Surfer fighting Thor. That book is quite expensive, even in low grade, just because of the rarity of it and the demand. Inglorious X-Force number 6. Domino standing tall. And then today, lots of people have been requesting this already. 616 blind bag variant. I kind of did a little bit of a sneak peek yesterday in my video. So it comes with the Doom mask that is not foil, by the way. Black and white edition variant by Simone Bianchi, or ultra rare artist sketch cover, and one of the following other books. So check that out. There's like 30 of those. So, I only had a couple people request one. So if you want one or two, let me know. They should go fairly quick. So I'll fulfill orders of one at a time. And then if you want multiples, then we'll kind of go beyond that. Hellboy in Love, number 1 of 2. Kunlun, number 5, right? Predator Bloodshed, number 5. Something Killing the Children, number 48. I got to get my chair out of the way here. Thank you. We'll come back to that here in a second. Magic the Gathering, Jace Untold Stories, number 2. Sleepy Hollow, number 2. Sonic the Hedgehog, number 87. Smile for the Camera, number 4. Hello, Darkness, my old friend, holding dead flowers until the end. That one's pretty wicked. Wow, that's like multiple, man. Actually, have you seen The Cell? Do you know the horse? Do you know the horse from The Cell? Yeah. PTSD! Okay, and then, so, moving into what everybody is really excited for. So, Absolute Green Arrow, number 1, second print. So, I've got a few foils. I picked up a couple of the variant covers. So, if you didn't get one, let me know ASAP, and I'll make sure you get a number 1. Otherwise, if you already got a number 1 and you're just wanting one extras, let me know, but I'll put you on the wait list until I know that the people that wanted a number 1 got a number 1 first. Absolute Flash, number 16. Looks like Gorilla Grodd is on the cover there. I'm not reading it, so I couldn't tell you for sure, but I'm assuming that's what's happening. And then, big book today, Absolute Batman, number 21. I did read it this morning. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. If you want to know, come in and talk to me about it. But I know lots of people are going to want the Penguin cover. Here is one of the other variants. There's the other variant. And then the A cover is actually Two-Face. So I didn't catch that when I ordered them, because usually the A covers are just kind of your standard covers. So for them to put a Two-Face cover on an A, that's pretty neat. So, but this is kind of cool. Woo! And then Green Arrow, Absolute Green Arrow, number 2. I did read this one this morning as well. It's pretty cool. I mean, things are shaping up for sure. Your Carrie Andrews or Carrie Andrews. I really need to understand how to pronounce their name, because I feel like an idiot every time I go to say their name. Andrews. It's an Andrews cover, and there's your A cover. So, anyway, so those are the books. So you got Absolute Green Arrow, Absolute Batman, Absolute Flash, Absolute Green Arrow, number 1, second print. You got Doom, Blind Bags, you got Silver Surfer, you got Amazing Spider-Man, you got Uncanny X-Men, you got What If Thor, you got Punisher 5, Lobo 4, Lobo reprint 1, Detective Comics, first appearance of Batgirl, you got Deathstroke, you've got Batwoman, you've got Catwoman. Oh my gosh, it's a lot. It's a lot. But we knew this when we'd started it, right? By the way, there is Spider-Man, The Other, Evolve or Die. That is supposedly what the movie is based on. I grabbed a couple of the trade paperbacks, so if you want to read the story arc before the movie, I've got 2 of those in here. I did get the Judge Dredd magazine, Batman Under the Red Hood, Compact Comics. There's a few Savage Sword of Conan reforged. Mad Magazine number 600 also came in today. So, again, it's a busy day. Lots of stuff. And there's a big talking Spider-Man. I'm going to be actually working on the toys, all those boxes. Working on trying to get the toys priced and out on the shelf. So I have a lot to do. you have a lot to do. But you got to be safe doing it. Remember, if you're here, oh yeah, and don't forget Battle Beast, number 10. I have a vault for us to tuck ourselves away in if it gets too gnarly. And a vault, not a Hulk. I mean, I do have a Hulk too, but he's in paper form, and he's not really going to do as much unless electricity goes out and we have to start a fire. And then that's just... Unless you got marshmallows, that ain't happening. Anyway, have a good day. Lots of stuff going on. Stay safe. Keep your phone charged for shenanigans. And watch out for those high winds. Because Dave's not here, man. Excelsior.